much anticipated main event. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Marvelous is making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step. His ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Teddy, an obvious height discrepancy here. Got a real tall guy against a short guy. Right off the bat, advantage tall guy, but not necessarily, right?
Not necessarily. Look, on the outside, if he's able to control those quarters, yeah, he has an advantage. But once the shorter man closes the gap a little bit and he gets in close, guess what? There's a lot of target in front of him.
Two snapping jabs by Marvelous. No, he goes to the gut with the right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Marvelous's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Blocks away that headshot. Marvelous's punch didn't come close. Good defensive skill with the block by Marvelous. Halfway through round number one. Solid left hand. Marvelous is showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. A well-placed overhand right. Good way to protect the midsection. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Marvelous. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Piercing jab. Good block by Marvelous. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Able to land the jab. Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change into the piggy bank because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
Oh, he is absolutely affected. Big shot. A wicked left hand floors him. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Halfway through round number 2. Unable to make an impact there by Marvelous.
Back to the body.
Wide shots that aren't sharp or targeted. That has been his problem tonight. Able to cover up that gut. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Good work defensively by Marvelous. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
You hit him really good in that round. A couple of times. Really good.
As he starts this fresh round, coming off a round in which he was knocked down, we often look at his legs. But sometimes even more telling was the disposition and the way that he and his corner acted in between rounds.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, Joe, because if the corner's not confident, they're not calm, if they show panic, then of course a fighter absorbs that.
Not able to land the uppercut.
One, two.
showing you some defense there with the block. Marvelous is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Unable to land that shot, and he just holds on there. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself. You're doing good.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Marvelous.
Hey, hands up. Come on. Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see it.
Not able to land the headshot.
Back to the body. Double up on your punches.
There's the hook. Marvelous is banged by a big uppercut. Last 10 seconds. Not precise at all by Marvelous. And round 3 comes to an end.
Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. I need you to box it. Do you want this fight? You want this fight? Listen to me. Do you want this fight? You gotta stay.
Teddy, we look at your scorecard here at the beginning of round 4. He's up 3-0, but it may be a moot point. He's put his man down on the canvas in complete control of this fight.
Yeah, he's hurt him several times. He's shown power, and his opponent has shown no ability to change things.
Come on, kid. Yeah. Keep move.
Gets rid of that body shot.
I love what I see, baby. You're not focusing.
Nice block by Marvelous.
You're not focusing. You're still not moving enough. Come on now.
Nice work with the uppercut. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Keep working the jab. Good. Do that again. That looked good. Do that one more time.
Marvelous's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Halfway through round number 4. A good block.
You got this one.
Good power punch, the right hand landed.
Now.
Gets rid of that effort. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Work the body. That's it, just like that. Relax, come on now, relax. Deep breathe.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Nice block by Marvelous.
All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some water. All right, you're good, okay? You're good out there. Now breathe for me, breathe. Now listen, he threw a wide punch and he caught you. Now tighten up your punches, all right? He's looking for that. Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, all right? Just keep boxing smart. Keep your hands moving. Keep busy.
So a new round is underway here, but will it be just where we left off? Remember, the bell rang in that last round to keep this fight going. He was taking a beating.
Yeah, well, I hope that he watched some Houdini movies. I really do, because he's going to have to do a Houdini to get out of this.
He's all over the place. I mean, he's missing punches. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but he's missing just about everything he throws.
Well, we look up top, you know, we look at the punches going array. They're going left, they're going right, they're going all over the place. But look downstairs. His feet are not set. He's falling all over the place. And guess what? The punches follow where his feet are.
A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Focus! Focus!
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Pace yourself, you're doing good.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Marvelous.
Side to side, move your head.
Marvelous has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Marvelous. Marvelous is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
The start of the 6th round. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Marvelous, his movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Just like that, just like that.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
You're not focused. Keep doing what you're doing. You're still not moving enough. Come on now, move. Move.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Marvelous is showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
That's it. That's it. Get in there.
Now hugging on the inside. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. This round comes to an end, and you can just see that he doesn't have much to him, not much energy there. I mean, how does a trainer fix that?
Well, first of all, you said a key word there. You said you can just see. Well, his opponent can see it, so he's not going to slow down. His opponent now is going to come out even faster. So if you're the trainer, the first thing you say is, hey, take a deep breath, get yourself together. Don't let this guy know you're tired. You're not tired.
Sit down on your punches, all right? When you get close, uppercut and hook. Get in and throw the uppercut and hook, right? That's what they're there for. Body, then head.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Marvelous.
Pop the jab, use the jab, use the jab.
Missed the target with that hook.
Nice. Watch the hook.
Flush right hand to the head.
Hands up, baby, keep those hands up.
Powers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good job protecting himself.
Back to the body. Back to the body.
At the halfway point of round 7. You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Double up on your punches. Keep moving, keep moving.
Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
Good jab, good, good. Let him go!
10 seconds to go in the 7th.
Okay, nice work, nice work. I don't want to see one punch now, all right? You're throwing the uppercut, but I need to see another punch after. He steps inside, uppercut and hook. Uppercut and finish with a hook. Got it?
You just can't move around. You gotta move with your hands in there. Let them things go. Don't get careless, okay? Please, don't get careless. Do not fight his fight.
Marvelous is enjoying a big lead on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 8. He has dominated this fight, Teddy. What advice would you be giving him if you were in charge of that corner?
Well, I would tell him, look, I don't want to go into a prevent defense because we see the football teams, they do that. The other team suddenly marches down the field when they couldn't go down the field. But keep your defense good. Make sure you stay alert. Don't make any mistakes. You know, keep the offense going because that's what's keeping them in control. That's what's keeping them from coming down the field, so to speak. But stay alert. Make no mistakes.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing. You're still not moving enough. Don't let him get at you.
He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly.
Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself.
He's tired, he's tired.
Marvelous is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He scored well after being hit himself. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Marvelous is really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will o' the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
And that's the end of round 8. I think even the casual observer, the guy who doesn't watch a lot of boxing, can look at this right now and tell you he's winning this fight with ease.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the casual observer. I'm worried about the so-called professional judge. Time and time again, he's shown me that he does not know what he's watching sometimes. But you're right. In this case, it would be hard, almost impossible, to argue for the other fighter.
Done. I want you to double up that jab.
We start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
He missed with that headshot.
Jump on him. Nice.
Good job staying away from the danger there.
Uppercut. Uppercut.
Marvelous is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it.
Pulls
Man,
the trigger
that's it,
right
baby.
away
Good
with the
job.
left hand
Good
after
job.
getting tagged himself. 90 seconds into the 9th round. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. That hook was well off the mark. Marvelous's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Hey, get out of there. You got to see that coming, champ. Let's go. You got to see that.
There you go.
Focus. Focus.
Watch the hook.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Jab, jab.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Don't give him anything. Keep the punches coming. Combinations. Bam.
You got to breathe. You got to breathe. All right? How you feeling out there? You know you're not winning this fight. Okay?
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
That's what I want to see.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
That's it.
Wow, is he defensively sound. There it is! Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff! He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Uppercut. Uppercut.
Halfway through round 10. Able to dismiss it.
One, two. 1, 2. Oh, you're doing great. Beat him in a punch.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Not focusing. Keep working the body. Not focusing. Go, go, go.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go.
I need combinations together, you understand? It's not like this guy's doing a whole lot. You just gotta work.
All right, you gotta bring your hands up. You must bring your hands up. Right? Now, come on, relax. Relax, shake it out, shake it out. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there, right? Move, move, move. Come on, breathe.
Marvelous is doing everything he was supposed to do tonight. Here we are, the championship rounds, and Teddy, your scorecard has him up by a wide margin.
Yeah, exactly. His opponent has to score a knockout. Now, it's still there. There's still a chance, but he has to concentrate on one specific punch. I think it's the left hook.
Nice.
Try to catch him when he goes back. Every once in a while, he goes back with his hand down a little.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Marvelous is bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.